yawn.
I
Why?
just don't think
Hello.
25 seconds. It's not long enough.
It's not. I think when we build our own,
That's
we
not long
make
enough.
it longer.
25 seconds. We're gonna have a little bit longer intro.
Which is great because I was trying to make an intro and I'm like, this is so short. Hello, welcome to the Shush Secret Time, guys.
Yeah.
I am Tara, and that is Natalie, and we both have ramshackled our way to this meeting with you guys. Like, I woke up late. Natalie's been fighting a computer. So, top of the gate, Natalie's using a new computer today. So, things might get weird. Please bear with us if she turns a little bit robotic for a moment. We're working on it. Other than that, if let us know if anything else, how are we sounding, all that other good stuff, because we're still working on this StreamYard thing. I think we are going to bite the bullet and upgrade ourselves too. And they keep offering me something. I haven't really looked at it. I logged in today and it was like, upgrade to Pro free. And I'm like, wait, I will come back. I have to go to live stream right now, but I'll come back and talk to you about this later.
What is this free?
All right, guys. This is free. I like free. If you have been here before, you know what to do. Sound off in the chat. Say hi. Natalie's going to read your handle and say hi back. And then we're going to get this party started. I'm going to try and wake up.
Okay, I guess I'm on. Is it me?
Oh,
Is it me? I'm gonna go. Hi. Well, the one that pops up first for me is StreamYard. So hi, StreamYard.
Hi, StreamYard.
Hi, StreamYard. Hi, David. Hello. Blood is thicker than water, but maple syrup is thicker than blood. So technically, pancakes are more important than family. I guess.
Sure.
Also. Sure. Logic. Eunice Constance. Hello, Constance. Yep, Constantinople. Shannon West. Hello. Yep, you're getting that freezing weather down there. Jack Boots. Hello. Lido Keaton. Howdy doody. Blair. Hello. Justin. Hello. We got some blue wrenches, so behave.
Oh, good.
Stephen Brown. Hello, Peeps. Sure. David, Faith, what the? Thank you for taking us on the Tri-Stuff adventure with you. Good luck in your future endeavors from all of us. The Winchester's Old Speakeasy. This message is probably brought to you by Winchester's Old Speakeasy. Visit our Pacific Coast Highway location that didn't burn down. Tell you want to pin that one for us?
Already done.
Sweet. James Wheeler is here. The Sovereign Bear. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very exciting episode of Shush Secret Time.
As a moderator, go to chat. I was like trying to see if I could pin it over here. I'm on two screens, guys. I'm on two screens. Welcome to the last Monday of January. I woke up 17 minutes before this. No, 45 minutes before this. My alarm clock went off at 7 a.m. and I woke up awake. I'm like, I got this, but I want to stay in bed because it's cold. So I was going to snooze for 8 more minutes. I turned off all my other backup alarms, which was my first mistake. And then I slept till 9:15. So I'm still trying to get myself together. I made a cup of coffee on screen with Natalie so she wouldn't have to sit here and wait for me. So if I reach over and pour myself more coffee, that's what's going on. Welcome.
That's nice. Maybe we just need to get like little kids next to our seats.
I have seriously considered putting at least a hot water kettle in here with me. Like retool. I have a little area over here that's like the printer, but I've considered like retooling it to be a printer coffee station, like putting a bigger section of table in here.
It's an office.
And because there's so often that I'm here at a meeting or whatever, and I need more coffee. And you're stuck when you're in a Zoom. You're like trapped.
It's so far away.
I know, it's right over there. And there's no one like fun to talk to on my way there today. There's no one here. Can you hear this?
No.
Okay, great. It drives me crazy. My chair is
Although I'm having jumpiness over my side.
Oh, no. Thought I would mix it up a little and check in from the ER.
Hi, Toby.
Oh, Toby. Hi. Why are you in the ER?
Are you in the ER as a patient or as a resident?
Fair question.
I'm hoping it's because through work you're at the ER.
Yeah. I hear the marbles in Tara's head.
Yeah, no, guys, I'm getting lagginess over here. So, and jumpiness, but let me know if it's happening for you guys or not, because we're trying, like I said, I was trying out this other computer just to see how it handled. Doesn't sound like it's about to take off though. That's the good thing, is the fan on this thing has not got kicked into like high,
Oh,
like my other
that's
computer.
good. Okay.
It does seem a little jumpy. So,
Yeah. Well, what's interesting is that your lip flap goes in and out. Like sometimes it's dead on and sometimes it's way off. Yeah.
interesting. So
Yeah.
maybe we have
Which
to
is
go from the other computadora.
Computadora, maybe
Mm-hmm.
not synced up. Yeah, they're having the
Yeah.
same.
Okay.
But Blair
Well,
says
it'll be
looks good.
fine for today as long as it
That's
doesn't just
fine.
freeze up entirely. It doesn't
Which is
seize
a
up on us.
possibility.
Shannon, Toby, I hope you're well. Hope you're well. And Natalie's a
Yeah, I
bit
hope it's
blurry.
work.
Interesting. Tara's a bit blurry to me. Okay,
Hmm.
well, we'll just use the other computer. This was just a trial. It's been
Oh
better in the
yeah,
past. We'll just use my other computer. That's it. No
yeah.
legs are
Okay.
no lags. My legs are freezing.
Ah, yeah, I need to. One of these days, I will get an actual camera for this. But right now, I'm purely on my webcam on my computer because there's nowhere to put anything. Even if I had a camera, where would I put? I have to move the. I don't know where I'd go. There's
Well,
there's
that's
no
what I was
space in
even
this
wondering,
house.
like, if webcams today are better than the camera in your
Yeah,
computer at this point. I don't know. Like, just the
I
little
don't
ones that you even
know.
clip on.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Have to check it out. Have to look into that next.
Yeah. Yeah, we're so this was Justin's computer. I decided to try it out. It's not I need to get a new computer. We all know that. We've been saying that for years. Budget for years. Oh, and then I went so I was gonna try this just in the interim to see if, until I'm able to get a new computer, till I prioritize getting a new computer, if this
Yeah.
was the better option, but it appears no. So,
Nay. Oh noes.
although I have no idea
Before
what's going on in the back of this, because it's not an old computer. This is a 2020 computer, so it might just be that other things need to be upgraded inside it. This was Grammy's
maybe.
computer. Justin has taken it over because his computer died. Yeah, it was computer apocalypse. Like, everything in this house is dying, including
No,
the
it all go.
cat.
Oh my god. Yes.
Oh,
Which I
yes.
never did. I kept meaning to make an official memorial on our Instagram
On
account. I
our
kept meaning
channel.
to talk to you
No.
about it, but like on our Instagram account, not our channel. But
Well, yeah. No.
I kept not doing it because I'm like, I don't want to make you cry. Like, I don't want to make anything worse, but I also just, enough people
Yeah.
loved
No, I thought doing one
Orange
on mine
Kitty.
was good enough. Like,
Okay.
well, I guess
Yeah,
there's
enough of
people here
our
who might not know.
audience.
Pumpkin died.
Yeah, pumpkin died. There's
Just
enough people out there
rip
that
that
love
Band-Aid off.
pumpkin. Yeah. There are enough people out
It
there
was
that
not
loved
pleasant.
pumpkin too.
Things were not
Yeah.
pleasant from Wednesday on. Things will not be pleasant tomorrow, because right now, guys, there's a cat in my freezer.
Wait, do they not know this part? When did we last see you guys in the timeline of
Yeah, it was
events?
Wednesday. So it has
Okay,
been, they
that's
have
right.
not been. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Really did not announce that the right way at all on my part.
No, Desiree didn't know.
Yeah.
Sorry, Desiree. Yeah,
Yeah. I'll do an
Pumpkin took a
official. I have a
turn.
bunch of cute pumpkin pictures. I'll do a little memorial for him
Yeah.
because I know you guys
He
love
was
him. You guys love Orange
he
Kitty.
seemed like it was so bad because last Monday I was like, he's doing better. And then Tuesday he was fine. And then Wednesday he was dying. So that was a fun roller coaster there. Yeah. So no, we had to go put him down because he was not doing well at all. I really just thought he was going to die in my arms here at the house. I went through, because it didn't seem like he was in pain. He was just, system was going fucking haywire.
Yeah.
But he didn't. Then whatever heart attack he was having, or fucking stroke, or whatever the hell was wrong with him at the time, seemed to stop. But then I don't think he could see anymore. His eyes were like this, and he could not, he didn't. Oh, it was pretty weird. So I was just like holding him, like, okay, it's okay. You can let go. You can let go. All right, you have to let go. You're gonna have to do it, or I'm gonna have to make. I'm gonna go. I said you can go to sleep, is what I said. And And then I was like, because otherwise I'm gonna have to go take you and put you to sleep. So you can decide now and save me the $100. But no, so we took him in. And then Chris, Justin's brother, sent us orange and yellow flowers. It's very sweet.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And yeah, and Gunnar comes down at the end of the day with a plate of dragon fruit that was cut up. He was like, because we're just locked in our room at this point in time. He goes, "Did you guys want some dragon fruit?" And we're like, "You're so sweet."
Oh,
like, trying to be all anyway. So right now there's a dead cat in my freezer. Because we want to go bury him at the ranch with Pumpkin.
Yeah.
I mean, with Winchester. I need to find a little pumpkin sign. So we have the Winchester sign where Winchester's buried that you and Brandon had given us. That you found at the So I was like, oh, I want to find like a metal, just even in the shape of a pumpkin. Although I did think it'd be funny to put up a fresh pumpkin patch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
my god. But I think like when Halloween time rolls around, we'll be able to find one of us will be able to find something that'll like last the weather. That's the trick is finding.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is everything that I went to the thrift store because they've got a whole big section that's all holidays, and they just got a section and like, and there was some stuff, but I was like, that's not going to last a week.
Yeah, exactly.
The Winchester thing is a big old wrought iron thing.
Right. So, finding out like a wrought iron pumpkin.
I'll go look online and see if I can find anything.
Yeah. That's a wrought iron pumpkin. That'd be so fun to have.
Just hanging on the fence. Two people are like, what the F is going on over here?
What y'all are so
they're so eclectic.
They're such odd people.
Our cat burial ground.
We like Natalie and I had this really fun idea. I really want to do this at some point, like a feature film. It's like all told. I think it's called The Dead Cat Chronicles, and it's literally 3 to 4 moments in one woman's life, and each of them has to do with her already dead cat. Because Natalie has such great already dead cat stories that it'd be really fun, like a fun
we have the one with
through.
Thomas where my boyfriend at the time went and I went to work and couldn't take care of it. But I was like, will you go to my house and will you to get rid of it, clean it up? Because I was like, I can't do it. Can't come back to that house. And Greg put him into a printer box because that was the box that was in the living room, a giant printer box. Put him in a printer box and then put him in the dumpster. And I was like, you can't just do that. So when I got off work, there's this funny imagery to me of like me jumping out of my little Daewoo, little roller skate car, going over to the dumpster outside the apartment complex, just weeping, balancing the lid of the trash on my head so I can reach in and grab this printer box. And I'm trying to get out of the thing. Feet are off the ground, and then it slides to the side and fur hits my hand and I drop it and have to, scream and cry and curl up in a ball. And then this one, now he's in my freezer. And as they were putting him in there, I don't care. They were putting him in the freezer. Like there's dead cows all in there that I've known too. And it's in a nice package. They give us a really nice little burial thing. Like it's like, little body bag. And then we wrap that in a trash bag because that's classy. And then Justin labeled it so no one opens it. It says pumpkin, which I think actually might make people open it. Put dead cat on it.
Put dead cat.
Anyway, so they're like, we can put it in the freezer. And like, as they go to put it in the freezer, I yell, just move my breakfast burritos. I don't want to have to move my dead cat to get to my breakfast burritos. So I've been avoiding the freezer. Justin has to go get. I've seen it. I mean, I've opened it. I know what's in. I know the arrangement. I know that nothing is on top of it. Nothing's touching it. My food is all on the other shelf. However, the idea of having to go move your dead cat to get to your
breakfast burrito,
frozen chicken cutlets or something is like, oh, it's dessert time. The ice. There's pumpkin.
Oh, pumpkin. Well, I guess I'll just eat this ice cream in sadness.
The weather has to be permitting for us to get to the ranch.
Yeah. How hard is it going to be to dig through the ground? Like, is the ground really hard?
You had on your lap last week? Yup.
Yeah.
Yep. He was not doing well. We thought we were giving him medication, hoping like when we went in with him the last week, when was that? We went in, it was like Wednesday the week before or something, Thursday morning.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It was Thursday morning because we were supposed to be meeting. And I'm like, I'm at the vet with my cat.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They had given us some medication. They had said like he might have a heart attack anytime. Like, they were worried about it. His heart was really enlarged and his thyroid was going crazy. Sure, we were giving him medication, but it didn't do.
Yeah. I'm
Anyway,
so sorry.
so now I don't have a cat. No, I don't have a cat.
Yeah. Which there are things that are nice about that.
There are silver linings.
There are silver linings. Like, I think about when Gizmo goes, that there will no longer be this ongoing battle with me in the litter box happening right now. Like, right now I've got the wrong litter and I hate it, but we're stuck here for like another week with the wrong litter. So you stood so still, I wasn't sure if you froze or not. And I was like, I'm going to keep talking in case she froze.
No, but no, you made me think of something. I firmly believe you should just never buy your cat a new litter box, guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's a new rule. Like, get your cat a litter box. I mean, if they outgrow the one you got, obviously you got to go do what you got to do, but just don't decide this one is old and gross and I just want to get a new one. I think that there's just don't do it.
Stick with it.
Because I have a brand new litter box that now I'm going to donate to something. I got a lot of stuff I need to donate to something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah. And now,
I can send you a cat. No. Lost my 2 golden 6 feet apart to cancer. Oh, Shannon. That's what my mom and Keith,
Puppies.
they end up on the same cell with their dogs. Like, she always has a dachshund. He always has a German Shepherd. And they keep getting them at the same time because they keep dying at the same time. And I'm like, guys, stop. Like, just get one.
Yeah.
Let it go 3 years, then get another one. Like, don't stop doing the same, like, every 13 years or every 10 years. We're all grieving for, no one ever.
Why does it seem like for some reason, it's the litter box. Like, for some reason, like, multiple dogs. Like, yeah, multiple dogs. Get lots of dogs. But multiple cats, I'm like, whoa, how many we adding? How many? Mm-hmm. No offense to anyone who owns more than one cat. Litter box is always where my brain goes. I'm like, that's so much more litter box action and concerns. Well, like,
when we were cat sitting for James and Allie, and we had Pumpkin over there too. And Pumpkin mostly just stayed in the back room. But like, Justin looked around and he was like, I can't imagine managing this many cat personalities for this.
Yes,
like, you do. They're so they're so needy. One's needy and one's pissing the other one off, and then he was like, I just can't manage this many cat personalities.
It's definitely more than happy Monday. Multiple dogs, like 2 dogs. I've lived life with 2 dogs, and that's like they both go and lay down. They don't get mad at each other. There's no maybe occasionally there's a random like scruffle, but it's over pretty quickly. It's not at all as deep and full of lore as cat politics are. Cat politics full of all kinds of other stuff going on. I like watch Max Miller's cat videos, and I'm like, there's a lot going on with your cats, Max. They're very
Shannon,
mad.
That's how I think you should do it. Shannon says, I phase new dogs in as an older one becomes a senior dog. Yes. And then you have a comfort creature for the other one passes. So that this is, I need you to snuggle right now because I miss my other one. Yeah. There's always a cat seeking a loving home. No sooner than you give the stuff away. Yeah. Well, reading it right now, we're living in someone else's home right now who didn't want. I mean, they were very kind to let us bring this cat in, but like they're not pet people, so it was not it was not within their nature to have them here. And then finding a new apartment, it's been a lot of that has been hindered by having a pet. So it's like it opens up a world of, and I might just go and get an apartment that I'm not allowed to have a pet. Just so that I don't do it.
Yeah.
So that I don't just go and get a rebound cat. Just kidding.
A rebound cat. Yeah, Gizmo is definitely my last pet for a while. Pet period. Like, I would love to get a dog. But I like the moment I get a dog, and then maybe I should, things are just going to get busy work-wise. And like, I'm not going to be able to take care of the dog properly. And I'm really persnickety and hard on myself about what an animal needs and taking care of that animal with this weird twitch. So like I don't need that guilt.
I would never get a dog, when I was living in LA because I had an apartment. And I was like, unless I had a yard, I wasn't going to get a dog. And then we moved into the house that had the yard, and we kept saying we were going to get a dog, but like it was just, I mean, I'm glad we didn't, because that would have been harder to uproot ourselves, if we had. We probably wouldn't have had Pumpkin though then either. So.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, you would have whatever puppy you had. That would have been the animal. Yeah. Dogs it's different. Anyways, there's not as many politics. Wait, before we move further, I want to hear all about all of the amazing candle mugs in the background, because you moved to have to take a picture of your set. And I was like, look at all the mugs. What is I want?
David.
Please
so
walk us
hold
through.
on. This is David's apple candle that he bought. Because I wanted to melt. So ever since I had made it, I had been like regretting that I didn't do 3 wicks in it. And then I was like, oh, it was cracked anyway from the cold. So I was like, oh, I'll just melt it down and remake it. So this is a new candle, actually, even, David, just the same best. However, it's so cold in this house that it cracked again. And so I'm like,
oh no.
It's too cold. So I need to still babysit it. But these are all Valentine's ones. It smells amazing. I added more scent too. I just basically started from scratch. Okay. But I have all my Valentine's ones. So February, something is a Saturday. They're opening the market back up this weekend, and I'm not doing it this weekend, but I'm going to do the next weekend with all my Valentine's Day stuff.
The first.
But all the Valentine's Day stuff, I think, can actually, if it doesn't sell, is fine to still be on the shelf. It's like, oh, if this heart is out there.
Yeah, I can stay out there.
Combo number 5, and it's amazing. This one didn't crack, this fucker. And then a lot of rose one. This one says, I'm yours. You can't see it. Okay, great. This is what I do, is I like store like all year. If I find a good one, it goes into a bin. And then I'm like, I have way too many Valentine's Day ones. This one's the best.
Which is so funny. Oh, I like that one. That's cute. Right? I like the handle.
It smells amazing. It's combo number 5, which is plumeria and chai tea, which is insane, but the best scent in the world. And then
that's interesting.
So this is where we're at.
What's the one on the front with the cool handle? I think it's like a light pink. Right there. Yeah, that one. What's that one look like? It's out of focus. I can't even tell. Oh, cute. I like the shape on that one. That's pretty. Yeah, that's one you can have all through the spring too.
It's rose. Yeah. So, I mean, even though like this one says all my love, like if that's sitting out on my booth, that's fine. I don't care that it's a little bit Valentine's-y. It can stick around. Oh, and I'm making this one too at the same right now. This one's, it goes with this plate. It needs to be melted down still. That's why it's so cloudy. But it's going to be cute.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's where we're at. I need to make a but I kind of was like, it's so cold that they're still cracking. Yeah. And so I'm hesitant to make any more.
It is so cold here right now. The weather rolled in, the rain rolled in yesterday, or Saturday night it rolled in. And so it rained all day yesterday. I was supposed to go do yard work yesterday. Did not happen. But it has been so cold in this house. And like, I swear this heater I have right here is no longer working. I'm having heat. My electric bill was out of control because we've been like, we're still adjusting to Brian being here and the heaters and this.
Well,
and, like,
and then they also just
new habits.
Roll it around to whatever they want the price to be.
Whatever they want the price to be. And like he's still getting used to like not having central air and heat or a dishwasher or a washer. Yeah. There's a lot of, he's not used to roughing it. And now he's roughing it since he left his tech job and his cushy. Yeah, he left his cushy tech job with cushy tech money. And now he's making basically like entrepreneurial artist money at this right now. So my lifestyle. So he's having to adjust to the, we have to turn things off. We have to turn lights off. Like, and he's doing a very good job getting used to not having money. but the electric bill is, whoa.
It's a rough adjustment. Well, and the things that you can't see on the minute, like the electrical bill is a hard one. Water, like the gas bill, and it's not because you don't see it, and then you're like, oh, crap. And so you have to like scale it back on a day to day. Wait, Shannon, I'm going to ask you a question. The wicks are long because I haven't cut them yet. They all start off this length. And then when I cut them down, that's why. And then I reuse this wick. That's why I buy the extra long ones, so I can use them.
Don't, you know what? Here's my thing about don't plug heaters into extension cords. They all need longer cords. Every single heater I've ever
then
owned.
let's make longer cords.
Because like they give you this much, and like I can't get the heater to where it needs to be with this. You know, it doesn't work out for me. -2 where Tim is at right now, and Weather Network has put on a wind and heavy snow alert. Tim, where are you again?
-2 Celsius. What is that though?
But yeah, that's like
Celsius. What is
30 something. Bleh.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's
my
not,
mom had a burst pipe in Mississippi.
That's right.
They got a bunch of snow. Like I know Shannon did, and I know Deb was sending fun pictures from the French Quarter. But my mom, they're up on one of those stilt houses. Because that's how everything on the Gulf of America has to be built. Anyway, so she's like, so it started. She heard just a giant burst, and then went downstairs.
No.
It was finally thawing, and like this big old crack and everything. So Keith, luckily, my stepdad is was a general contractor, so he was, only 3 trips to Home Depot was able to fix it.
Oh, nice. That's excellent. Yeah. Oh my God. Speaking of
30-ish. Blair says that -2 Celsius is 30-ish. So let's see. You are I'm at 22 degrees Fahrenheit right now outside.
No.
And that's I've got a high of 36 today.
Hard no. What are we at right now? I'm sure it's like 40 something, but we're not built for this. We are not built for this weather, and that's the problem, is that we don't have it's like being on stilts. It's like having your house on stilts. Like that's not good for the weather. Low 44, high 59. Like my house is not built for that. I got air from the outside world coming into my home via my windows. Yeah. Like we're not ready for that. Too cold. Speaking of construction, the re-grouting of the bathroom is going to be a process. It was like I started at like 10 o'clock yesterday, and I did the hardest thing first, which was getting all the gunk out of where the soap holder used to be, and the worst of the grout pulling out, and then putting it in. I wasn't done until 5 o'clock. Like it took that long to pull out all the bad grout. There are tools for this, but they're expensive, so we're having to do it the hard way. I was like, cool. 7 hours of hard work, and I got this much of my wall done. And I got to stop now because I got to Brian's out of town. So I waited till he left town because we can't use the shower for 4 days. So I was like, well, I'll just torture one of us while this sits. So it's going to be a process. I'm not excited. Like I am excited about how good it looks when I'm done though. It looks so much better, but getting there is going to suck. I also got to pull things off the wall. I have those amazing sticky hooks. They're 3M, but better, that hold up shelves and stuff in my bathroom. And all those have to come down. And that's also not going to be, oh my God, I have so many. Not going to be, I had to make sure I could replace the parts before I started because it's going to be also a process, but here we are. It'll be fine.
Weather film on the inside of your windows you can save on your heat bill. She can't put weather film on the inside of her windows.
I've actually thought about it.
Those slat ones.
Julie, I have Lucy windows.
If I were you, I would have already put tin foil over them. But
so
I do not like being cold.
When Brandon was here, he used
to hell with sunlight.
Foam.
They're just moving blankets up.
Yeah. He used to put foam in the top of the windows. I've actually thought about putting that film on they're these really old 1940s Delucy style windows. They're these slats. I'll post a picture on our Instagram account and show you guys what I'm talking about. But it's not a normal window. So I've considered it, and what it would mean is probably a week's worth of work of me sitting down and cutting out the right size piece and sticking it on every single slat. But I have considered it because the sun is so strong, it's taking the color out of everything it touches. I have a bottle of antihistamine that are not antihistamine, but I have a bottle of allergy meds that's bright pink that's been sitting in the same spot for forever. And then I finally got down to the part in the bottle where it's below the label, and I realized how much lighter the pills below the label are than the pills that are
those
in the
probably
label.
are not as strong either now. There's a lot of
Probably
pills that the sun exposure will take away
take away the
the
meds.
potency of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I didn't even realize it was doing it until I like shook the bottle and was like, oh, because it's not in a spot that I would think of as being like in the sun.
Yeah, you
but
just
it
don't.
is.
Yeah.
It is. Oh well. My hometown of Waiaraton, did I say that right? Is only a
Sounds
2-hour drive away. They're under a blizzard watch warning again, the third or fourth time in the last week. Wow. Yeah, the weather is wild. Pills against it and hold it there with a 2x4 with some folks tapes their windows to old houses. Put up windows.
Yeah, I mean,
pillows in
I've
the
known a
windows.
lot of people that, during different times for different reasons, during the summer, they'll just tape up whatever,
Yeah.
or during the winter, they'll just,
Oh,
and
yeah,
they just
yeah.
don't get the light then, or, and
Yeah.
it's, I mean, yes, you can solve power bill problems that way.
Yeah.
But you might create other mental health issues that way.
I need the sun, guys. I need the sun. I am going to get a second set of curtains at some point. Black curtains to go up on my windows. But this is so that I can see the TV.
If you get heavy curtains, it would help with the.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like I don't
just
open the curtains on cold days. Yeah. Yeah, I don't open the curtains during the winter because it lets more cold air in, unless the sun's coming in. Then I open it so the sun comes in. The whole process to living without the fancy things in life. Home of Waiaraton Willie. Who's that, David? Not worth the time to winterize.
You don't have enough of a winter. It's not the same as like you got a month or two that are miserable.
Yeah.
But just put on a sweater for that month.
Yeah. It's basically like November to February. It's just miserable. And then once March hits, it's like lovely again. And then it's summer and I'm hot. So it's like the opposite problem. Yeah. All the winterizing needs to go away.
If you do the right kind of, figuring out insulation on it, it'll keep the heat out too. So
yeah. Those stickers are really very tantalizing. It might be worth the work. I also don't know what color it would turn my world. That's my other, like, I don't want it to get darker in here. Like, I want sun. And then I'm just be opening the windows, and that's just like against the point anyways.
Right.
Anyway, Brian wants it because Rum doesn't like sunshine. If he was listening, he'd be like, you can't touch the, I'm like, no, it's Rum. You have so much of it. Who cares?
Well, maybe we'll just do it for that one room though, then. I mean, for that purpose, the former dining room.
Yeah.
Rum room.
The Rum room. His office. Now, Puxatawny Phil. Yeah, we got to see Puxatawny Phil soon. 82 on Wednesday. Woo, Desiree. That's nice. That's lovely. Where are you? I forget. I'm so sorry. I don't remember. Bakersfield? Oh, that sounds. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to.
I can't keep track of it.
I'm looking forward to better weather.
Somewhere in Southern California.
Do we? Oh, you know what's
all I know is Southern California.
Hard left. This weekend we have a table read for our a very small, intimate table read with us and the director and producer for Turns Out. It's happening this weekend. I'm very excited. I got to print scripts for Brian. So far, we've still got Brian to be our table reader. Very exciting.
I went to an audition on Thursday.
Yeah.
For the student films at Utah Tech, which is where I'd done 2. I did 2 there, and I don't remember, whatever. I did some there, I did some here. But I did fine. But that incredibly embarrassing jackhammer of a butt cheek thing happened. Like it's like the thing shaking the paint can but my butt's the paint can. And the way the room was set up, I'm like, I know they can see this. I know that this room can all see this. The good news was I had fit into a smaller pair of jeans. The bad news was I was wearing skinny jeans. So I'm standing there doing this thing out, like now I'm trying to shift my weight. It stops happening. But in turn, what just keeps happening is I look like I have to pee my pants and my butt cheeks wiggling around, and I wouldn't cast me. So we'll see what college students think and how bad they felt for Natalie. who was doing
Maybe
a
it's what-
fine job of acting from
the acting
here
was
up,
excellent.
from here
But
down.
if you ever called it out in the audition, would
Oh.
it ever make it stop? Like, guys, does anyone see my butt jackhammering right now? Like, it is. I'm nervous, so my butt's doing this whole thing.
No,
Forgive me.
No, but it is like afterwards I was like, I'm shaking like a leaf on a tree. Actually, I made them all laugh twice. I mean, more than twice. But
There
I
you
mean,
go.
like it was like after each thing, like the whole room thinks I'm hysterical. Like I got done with the first, so I had two different sides. One of them I could barely read because it was the smallest little print on this little piece of paper. And the other one was fine. And I did the first one, and I misread the last line. But because I was trying to like look up from the page, it was big chunks. Right. So I was trying to look up from the page, and I looked up too early, and I said the line. I said it, but I said it wrong. And I said, or such and such and such and such, which is what the script says. And, everybody like laughs or whatever. And then the second time, like it gets to the end, and the end, it ends on a question mark, but I mean, a question from the other person, but I don't have an answer. And I said, no. and the whole room just starts. I was like, I don't know. Do I have more cocaine on me? I don't know. And so then the whole room starts laughing. And then I was like, thank you guys. And I said, and I was like, I'm shaking like a leaf on a tree. And you hear every giggle a little bit. So like, okay, the whole room thinks I'm pleasant to be around.
They think you're
but
funny.
Do they think that I'm a good enough actress?
They think you're funny.
I was like, wow, I need to get this under control. It is like getting worse instead of better. And I don't know. I'm like, is it because I have no idea. I don't know why it's getting worse. It's always been. I mean, it used to be my whole body, but like this thing is getting more out of control.
It's all funneling down to one area.
It's concentrated. And I'm like, maybe if I work out and I have more control over that muscle, like I was like, also maybe I need to stop wearing skinny jeans to auditions. Like from this day forward,
it better.
My pants will be loose, or it'll be a flowy skirt.
to hide the shivering. Oh my god, that's funny.
She like, we come to think that Natalie likes to wear flowy clothes because it's for comfort. No, it's so that you can't see my butt cheek like trembling.
Oh my god. So I mean, the good news is that the kids are liking the looser jean thing now, which I'm totally here for, like the looser fit stuff. Because I like my skinny jeans. I like how they look in them. However, the level of ingrown hairs that happen because of skinny jeans is out of control. So I'm like, I'm here for it. So just you're being cool and in style by wearing some like loose fitting mom jeans. That doesn't
work for everyone, Tara. The loose fitting jeans don't work for flat chested girls.
Oh, well, they don't look good on me. They make me look really, really wide. Like because I have such big hips.
You got to have a figure.
Yeah, I have such big hips. It just winds up making me look like 10 pounds heavier than I actually am. I don't look better, but they're the cool jeans. Like, cool, great. I'm gonna wear these to work and be comfortable.
No, guys, it's not like sciatica or needing acupuncture. It's me being nervous. Like I get nervous, and that's where all of my nervousness goes. And it happens in two places. It happens during auditions, and it happens when I'm doing Q&As at a film fest. That's the only time.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, I'm totally cool. I can perform. I can do stage. It's never happened while I was on set. It's never happened while I was on stage. It happens during auditions and during Q&As. So I bet it would happen if I did stand-up. But
okay, yeah. I bet it happens anywhere where a group of people are looking at you with the ready of judging. Like that's what it is. Like you're ready to judge. They're like you're set up in a scenario where there's a judgment, an inherent judgment is going to happen.
When we did the first time we did on camera monologues in college. I think it was like I couldn't stop shaking. Like my entire body went into like a convulsion. Like you would have thought I was having a seizure. That's how like much
like serious fight or flight.
Like it was, it was not like it wasn't just a little bit like your hands shaking. No, it was like it was so people are like, are you okay? I'm like, and once it starts, cannot stop it. So a psychiatrist, a psychiatrist. Maybe I just need to take some pot before I go and like just.
I don't see anything going wrong with this at all.
No,
you have a very good. Listen, this is the reason why you exist. is because your body goes danger, 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 real hardcore. So you've got the genetic disposition of someone who ran for it every time, and that's why you're here today, because you lived. So
My
your
ancestors.
genetics are solid. It's just not the best for an audition, which is I mean,
No.
I'm sure people are constantly doing that kind of
It was
stuff.
embarrassing.
I know, but I'm sure somebody did something way more embarrassing in that audition process. There's always somebody who did something ridiculous.
And luckily, I know in the room were people I had worked with.
Yeah.
So they can always go. She didn't do that on set. Maybe. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Prescribe psilocybin? No, she's not taking psilocybin before an audition.
What's that?
That is a bad idea. That's mushrooms. That is a bad idea. She's like,
I don't do drugs. Hi, Ant-Man.
Balls. Hey, Ant-Man.
No, I need something to mellow me the F out. Although if I was on some sort of pot, if I was on the pot, I would just be, I would probably not shake, but I would definitely be like, did I read that word right? And I'd probably say these things out loud even. Did I say that right? Did I do?
Can't do it. I cannot. I have coworkers. 8-minute warning to joke corner. We'll take your drug jokes. I got coworkers who will go out for their break and smoke some pot and come back to work. I do not know how they do that. I would lose my mind. Like, I would be so in my own head and thoughts, or like so disconnected from my body. Like, I would not be able to possibly work.
I'd just be
That makes them better. Like, they're way more lovely when they come back. Oh my gosh. And I am here for it. You need to take that to come back and be a lovely human being. Do it. I'm here for that. I don't know how your body's able to do that, because I would be like, everything just slowed down. Wait, did I say that out loud? I did say that out loud. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Pick up this glass.
No,
Move
I don't.
This glass over here. Oh no, I'm moving way too slow.
Yeah.
I don't. Everything's moving at exactly normal speed.
Yeah. I do. I guess I'm like California sober, because I do still do marijuana, but like, it's not something that I ever think to do, and will so often be like, no, I wanted to take a sleepy time gummy last night, and like, I was like, no, I want to get up in the morning. So I did it, because like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and be like, whoa, everything is real weird. Like, I had to wake up and pee one night, and I'd taken one. I'm like, and I forgot that I had taken the thing again. I'm like, why do I feel weird? Like, something's wrong. I don't know how people, I can't, but more power to you.
Yeah. I think my body's shutting down. I'm like convinced that this is the end.
This is it.
Oh, my circulation, my body stopped producing blood. It is not pumping it's over.
It's over.
It's done. When it happens, though, I'm super at peace.
I'm cool. I'm ready to go. I'm done. I lived in a studio. Ed Keaton lived in a studio apartment.
I told you about that night.
Potheads, huh? Cheech and Chong's.
Go ahead. I told you about that night that I was just
Oh,
that I was convinced that I was dying, that my whole body was shutting down, and I was just like, "Well, I lived a good life." Just like, there's worse ways to go. I'm just
gonna go.
Dying. Okay, it was definitely the people who laid down and died in Firefly, like Serenity. Like, I was just like, okay, it's over.
Okay, we're done.
No conflict.
This mortal toil is shuffling off. Which was your bathroom greeter and dried? What? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, dude, I've had that experience. The process of mushrooms coming on can be scary. Like, as it starts, and like, you're like, I'm scared, and then you get through it and you're like, oh, this is amazing. But there's always that moment of like, oh my God, I think I'm dying. My body feels really weird. Everything's wrong and bad. I have to remember, like, oh, that's right. You're going to go through a really weird part of this adventure. before you get to the fun part where you start to like have healthy life analyzing thoughts. Well, I'm picturing the full I'm coming for you, Elizabeth here. I don't know what is that? What's that from? Do you know that
Coming
reference?
for you, Barbara. I don't know.
I don't know. 4-minute one into joke corner. Joke corner is where you guys go get the jokes, come back, and we read them. We're gonna do bonus points for drug jokes because in the moment that's the thing that I thought up. Bonus points for those jokes. Natalie likes puns. Yes. Tara likes one-liners. I love you being very, very clever. Go out and find out what you can find from the internet and come back and put it in the thing. We'll talk about how when you get back. Nice. Oh, a Sanford and Son reference. Yeah, I don't. That's before my time. I did watch Sanford and Son, but I wouldn't remember anything. I was listening to this podcast about Hogan's Heroes. The gentleman who was like the lead actor in Hogan's Heroes was actually murdered. And they're talking about references for TV back then. Like, yeah, I don't have any. I sort of remember TV shows from them because I watched a lot of Nick at Night.
Mm-hmm.
But like I picked up around the Taxi, Welcome Back Kotter time frame. The Hogan's Heroes is a little too far back for me to remember what was cool on TV and what was it was cool to hear about the industry back then. Like I love hearing that kind of stuff.
We were this is kind of ancillary to this segue. We were watching Landman. That sounds weird.
Oh yeah.
And
Landman.
Yeah, and Michael Payne in it, and I think he's fantastic.
Yeah.
But there's another actor on there, and I can't remember his name right now, but he's playing his cousin, and I was like, they look so like they have the same eyebrows, they have the same, I was like, this could be his brother. So, of course, then I'm on Wikipedia, and this is how this conversation goes. Is Justin's now still watching this, and I'm like, nope, not related. And then like 5 minutes later, I was like, did you know he's a Scientologist? And just, and then like 5 minutes later, I go,
yes.
Justin, do you know Nico Vega? And he's like, yeah. I go, did you know that when they started, Michael Pena was their bassist? Like,
whoa.
This is, and I was like, yes, I'm still rabbit holing on Michael Pena. And I was like, yes, that's new information that when Nico Vega got it started and when they had their big hit, he was their drum. I'm not sure if he was their drummer or their bassist, because it sounds like the way it says drummer, former bassist, or bassist is the way it says on Wikipedia.
Oh, interesting.
And I was like,
yeah.
The Nico Vega, like, but he had like abandoned that because his career started to take off or whatever. So
right,
The Nico Vega,
Nico Vega. Oh my god,
it wasn't his cousin. Just looked like the guy. It wasn't him.
Roger. Yeah, I love doing
Michael
that.
Pena. I think he's fantastic.
Yeah, that happens to Brian and I a lot. Like we'll be watching something and he's watching it as like a consumer of content, like a normal person. Like I'm watching this show to enjoy it. Meanwhile, I'm over on IMDb looking shit. I'm like, who is that director? Like who is doing like looking stuff up? Like, and I'm
the
like,
person looks familiar.
Did you know? And he's just like, cool, Tara. Like he's of the world enough to appreciate it. And he's a content creator who makes stuff. But he's like, I'm just going to watch what we do in the shadows because I like it. And I think it's funny. Like, I'm not looking at this as like an introspective piece on the industry, Tara. Like, could you just shut up about that now? Like, I appreciate you. And like,
mine always starts with like, that person looks familiar.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's always that. Yeah, we watched Saltburn and he was like, I don't like, it took him a full week to like Saltburn after watching it. So did you ever see that one? It's like it's a little odd. Like it's definitely, I forget the director's name. She also did what else did she direct? I can't think of it right now. But it's a very like, it's like more artistic and whatever. And like it's beautiful shots and a very strange story and like not nice people. It's people doing terrible things and it's weird and all this other stuff. And like so he was just like, it's like to make you it's uncomfortable. There are very uncomfortable things that happen in this. And like we wind up having the discussion about like what's worth making, kind of like why make something like that. And I'm like, wow. And then like a week later, he's like, okay, it's a really good movie, but I just wasn't ready for it. Like I totally I totally understand.
That
Like, I get it.
happens. Yeah.
You're a normal person. You're not a person who's like looking at it from like oh, I love that shot. To make that shot, they had to do this. That's pretty impressive. Blah, blah, blah. The dumb
We walk
stuff that
away
I'm looking
sometimes
at.
from movies and I'm like, and it ends and I'm like, that was a very, like, it was a roller coaster because there were some like shots that I thought, like, while I'm watching it, this is an amazing shot.
Yeah.
And while this dialogue is really good. And then in
Mhm.
between each of those moments is just utter shit. And you're like,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
like it had it here and it had it here and it had it here. And you just
Mhm.
you can't help but like watch it from that
Oh,
perspective.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, once you start making it, it's just, you see the knitting. All right, guys, let's do joke corner. Joke corner. Go get your jokes. Put the word joke real big so I can see it, and put the entire joke into one thing so that I don't lose the solution to your joke, because it happens, and then we never know what happened to that dog in the joke. All right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
David Faith. So I did a blood test on a garden frog to extract its DNA and confirm its identity. I discovered the frog was 70% British, 20% French, 7% Italian, 2% Dutch, and a tadpole.
I like it. I like it.
David, for her birthday, I bought my wife new beads for her abacus. Okay. It's a little thing. It's the little things that count.
Yes, it is the little things that count.
Yum. Desiree, you can't spell healthcare without THC. That's true. I mean,
that is true.
I mean, that's yes. David finally bought a toilet brush. Long story short, I'm going back to the toilet paper.
Ew.
I almost didn't want to put that one up, but it had to be done. My wife crashed the car while listening to Adele. I don't know. I still see her name and I can't deal with the letter combination. I just can't. I'm sorry. Your music is amazing. The letter combination of your name, I haven't met you yet, so therefore I can't grasp it. Last night, she ended up rolling in the Jeep.
Rolling in the
Because Rolling in the Deep, the song.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get it. I'd already forgotten the first half of the joke. I had to read it.
I know. Sorry, because of my interstitial. Ed Keaton, why do pharmacists make good friends?
Because they have the drugs.
Yeah. They always have a solution. David Hasselhoff has started referring to himself as Hoff. It's less of a hassle.
The Hoff.
The difference between LDS and LSD. Oh, no. What is the difference between LDS and LSD?
What?
With LDS, the people knocking at the door are real. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. What do you call a group of stoned cows?
I don't know.
Baked beef.
Gross. don't want baked beef.
Essential oil peeps. This is them speaking. Which oil would help calm down my family? Chloroform. It's chloroform, isn't it?
It's chloroform, isn't it?
Yeah. Desiree, why did the stoner stare at the orange juice carton?
Why did the stoner stare at the orange juice carton?
Mm-hmm.
That about pulp.
It said concentrate.
I
think I just noticed that we have a ginormous lag for me at least.
Oh no,
'Cause,
yeah,
like,
it's really bad.
yeah. I just really like at the very top of joke corner, I noticed it. And I was like, I wonder if this is my imagination or real. No.
Am I on
Giant laugh.
drugs?
Am I high right now, guys? No, I'm not. Thank God. Tim Carter. I ate a few grams of shrooms at the ballpark. That is a terrible idea. Stood there trying to figure out why the ball was getting bigger. Then it hit me. Don't ever take shrooms and go anywhere outside of your house. That is the worst idea. No. David Faith, I bought a little bag of air today. The company that made it was kind enough to put some potato chips in it.
Yeah.
Got
some bonus chips thrown in.
Bonus chips. Oh my God, I love chips. I love it. I love it. It's like when you order something from Japan, they always send like a little extra gift. Desiree, why did the stoner get lost on the way to the dispensary?
I don't know.
He took a turn at Cloud 9 and stayed there. Is he dead? Like,
I don't think Cloud 9 means dead.
Doesn't that mean he's dead? Did he die? Did he die from pot? Christian Hansen. If there was someone selling drugs in this place, we'd know.
Okay.
We'd
know.
No. No, there's no apostrophe. Is it an apostrophe? There's no.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no the little one, one of the little ones.
David, just as I suspected, my security camera has filmed a person adding soil to my garden every single day. The plot thickens. Creepy. Creepy. David Faith, my wife made me coffee this morning and winked at me when she handed me the cup. I've never been more scared to drink in all my life. That's good. Don't do it. Don't drink that. Don't drink that.
It's poison.
What's a Pill's favorite TV show?
No idea.
Breaking Bad.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Do you know that most of Omaha hates people that take drugs?
Most of Omaha?
Most of
No,
Omaha.
I did not know that about Omaha.
Especially police and customs. I feel like I'm missing some pertinent information about Omaha.
Yeah, I don't think my Omaha knowledge is up to snuff.
Did I read it right?
I don't get it.
I like that I can post it up there for you now so that you can see what I just saw. I have always wondered why lemonade is made with artificial flavors and furniture polish is made with real lemons. These are the questions.
Lemons is bad for your teeth. There's a lot of acid.
A lot of acid.
It's like an acid bath for your teeth.
Why should you never buy any shoes from a drug dealer? You won't be able to tell about what he laced them with, but you would have been tripping all day.
Whatever happened, I didn't get any of that joke. You should just move on.
Excellent. All right, this will be our last one. I think we're slowly deteriorating. Okay. Last joke.
This computer's like, that's the extent of what you're allowed to do on the internet today.
We are slowly unwinding. All right, last joke. What do you call a dictionary on drugs?
I don't know.
Addictionary.
Addictionarian.
It's all the way you say that one. All right, guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you for dealing with us as our world has slowly crumbled around us. We're gonna have to switch to Zoom for the rest of this conversation. We're gonna get some work done. We'll see you guys on Monday. Let you know how our table read goes, and have a great week, all of you. See you guys in a week, and hopefully nothing else bad happens between now and then. Anyways, bye.
I'll switch back to the other computer.
Yeah.